along with former Tiger World Series hero Jim Northrup. And Shireen Sasky was there.
The Michigan Sports Hall of Fame class of 2000 features 3 brilliant gems from the diamond: the Gray Fox, Sweet Lou, and a legend known simply as Tram.
It's a great honor and then well-deserved. Jim Northrup probably should have been in many years ago, and of course Tram and Whitaker going at the same time is terrific.
Their lives began in different areas across the country, but their paths merged at the corner of Michigan and Trammel, where they all became champions.
It doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but you know it was. It's been a long, long time. 68, you know, that's a long time. And I'm getting so old now, I couldn't play Little League if I wanted to.
During Northrup's 10-year career in the Old English D, the Breckenridge, Michigan native fulfilled his destiny. He became a key element to the Tigers' World Series crown in 1968, crushing a grand slam in Game 6 and driving in the tying and winning runs in Game 7. And his outfield glove was just as lethal to the opposition.
My father lived vicariously through me. He was pretty tough. He wanted me to play baseball so bad that it was just something I couldn't even think of not doing because he wasn't going to allow it. I know how proud he was when I made it to the major leagues and he could watch me play. And I know if he was here tonight, he would be even prouder. So, Dad, if you're listening, look what they're going to do for us now.
It is only fitting that Alan Trammel and Lou Whitaker enter the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame together. Their major league careers began with the Tigers at the end of the 1977 season, and nearly 2 decades later, they walked off the field, having played more games together than any other combination in the American League, and second most in all of baseball.
Lou and Alan were really special because, you know, those are 2 key positions that are really tough to fill, and to play that long together at that level of success that they did, I'm not sure the way the game is nowadays you'll ever see that again. It was really something special.
Sweet Lou immediately impressed the onlookers, collecting 3 hits in his first big league start. Then in 1978, he captured the American League Rookie of the Year award. The 4-time All-Star became a fixture at second, winning 2 Gold Gloves. And Whitaker is one of just 2 second basemen to play at least 2,000 games, collect 2,000 hits, and smack 200 homers.
I thank the fans for all their support. I'm very proud of all the years we played what I had always hoped to represent, and that's a winner. So I thank you very much, and when I get into situations like this, I am who I am. Words come hard because I'm a very proud, happy person. Thank you.
Whitaker and Trammel ran more efficiently than an assembly line, reaching the pinnacle of success with the World Series title in 1984. Trammel earned World Series MVP honors to go with his 4 Gold Gloves and 6 All-Star appearances. By the time he retired, he joined Ty Cobb and Al Kaline as the only players to spend 20 years in a Detroit uniform.
I'm very humbled and honored to represent Alan tonight. You know, Tram was raised in San Diego, but he's a Michigander at heart, and I'll tell you why. Tram has a tremendous work ethic. Tram can identify with people with blue collars, white collars, or those who prefer no collars at all. And I think that's why he was so successful here with the Tigers. 3
incredible athletes who made Detroit their home and who now have a permanent home in the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame.
All right, Shireen, thank you. Well, another proud member of the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame is our Ernie Harwell. He has seen all of the Tiger greats in his 40 years of broadcasting Tiger baseball. And when we come back, Ernie will present his all-time Tiger team. That's after this. Welcome back to the show. Think about this now. Ernie Harwell was inducted into baseball's Hall of Fame back in 1981, receiving the Ford Frick Award for broadcasting excellence. an award that most men receive at the end of their broadcasting careers. And yet 19 years later, Ernie is still going strong. He has seen all of the Tiger greats in his 4 decades as their play-by-play broadcaster. And with some prodding, Ernie was able to come up with his all-time Tiger team. Here's Ernie.
Hi again, good lookers. I'm Ernie Harwell. During all my years of Tiger broadcasting, I've been often asked to name the all-time Tiger team. Well, here it is. Let's look them over. My selections will be restricted to those players that I've seen in action from 1960 up through last year. And you'll more than likely disagree with my pick, but, well, that'll make it even more fun. My first baseman is Norman Cash. He was a batting champion with home run power. And I'll pick another first baseman, Cecil Fielder, who hits the ball harder and farther than just about anybody. Second base belongs to Lou Whitaker. Steadiness and longevity put him on my team. Lou's underrated as a hitter. In the clutch, or with 2 strikes on him, I always thought he was one of the very best. I have no doubts about my shortstop. It's got to be Alan Trammel. Tram did everything well. He was a good, steady hitter. His shortstop play was consistent as anybody's you'd ever see. At third, I debated but decided to take Aurelio Rodriguez over Don Wirt. Now, both were good, but Rodriguez had a better arm, a true rifle, and was a better hitter than Don. I always felt that Aurelio, with his great arm, should have switched to pitching. My outfield would consist of Al Kaline, Willie Horton, and Rocky Colavito. Kaline, the Hall of Famer, was a consummate professional. He was consistently a great hitter who often could supply the home run. Nobody in the American League ever played right field any better than Al. Horton was less talented in the field, but he was a powerful clutch hitter. He contributed many a clutch Tiger RBI. And hey, don't knock the rock. Colavito was one of the Tigers' most colorful stars. His home run power was awesome. He had an outstanding arm. I'll take 2 catchers, if you don't mind, Bill Freehand and Lance Parrish. Bill lasted a little longer and was probably better on defense. He was also a great leader. Parrish could throw well and gave the Tigers a consistent long ball power. Because it's my team and I can do what I want, I'm going to pick 3 starting pitchers and 3 relievers. My right-handers are Denny McLain and Jack Morris. Denny was sensational in 1968 with 31 victories and then 1 more in the World Series. He followed the next year with 24 wins, and he had an earlier posted a 20-victory year in 1966. Jack Morris lasted longer with the Tigers, and through the years was a more dominant pitcher. He was the team's ultimate stopper. My left-hander is Mickey Lolich, 1968 World Series hero with 3 victories over the Cardinals. Mickey was a true workhorse. He pitched more than 300 innings in 4 straight seasons, and in 1971 and 72 won 25 and 22 respectively. For my bullpen, I'm going to pick 3 guys. I'm going to pick Mike Henneman, John Hiller, that left-hand ace back in the 1960s and 70s, and Willie Hernandez, who helped the Tigers to a series title with his 32 saves in 1984. For my pinch hitter, my choice is Gates Brown. He handled the toughest job in baseball in great style and is certainly the best Tiger that I ever saw in that role. So that's my team, my all-time Tiger team. You try to beat them. This is Ernie Harwell saying, see you next time.
All right, Ernie, thank you. Well, some of the present-day Tigers dream of cracking Ernie's list at some point, and they're playing much better baseball of late.